Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto. Hope you're having a great day. So there is so much going on. Today is a very big day. Huge. All right. You have the Fed speaking today. The numbers will come out at 2 p.m. The press conference will happen about 2:30. Okay. So pay attention to that because that's gonna just rock the markets. Whether it be up or down, it's going to have an effect. I think it's gonna have an upward positive effect, right? Here's what I'm actually thinking, because here's what happens. They drop a 50 basis point move, and then Fed Powell gets out there, starts yapping, and doesn't stay neutral. Says something to the negative, and then the market goes up a little bit, and then it comes down. Now, if we are lucky, and he stays the course, stays neutral, says we're gonna bump it up by 50. So far, the numbers are okay. Blah, 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 neutral. If that happens, markets go up. Okay. That would be a great thing. The markets would go up both on the stock market side and on the crypto side. Why? Because there's a lot of money sitting on the sidelines. And I'm talking trillions. Now, something that just dropped my jaw. I was doing my research and came across an article. Everybody is still paying attention to the shiny thing over there when they should be paying attention to the facts right here. Okay? The CFTC, I reported on December 1st, the CFTC's chairman, Rostin Benham, had sat there and said, well, Ethereum is a security. Everybody's jaw dropped. Like just shocking. John, what I'm about to say, John, one of my boys that's following me over on YouTube, what I'm about to say is going to make you happy. Why? Because in a court filing, it was said, and I'll read it to you. I'm going to read it to you verbatim. Certain digital assets are commodities, including Bitcoin, Ether, Tether, and others. Pause. Again, in a court filing yesterday, this is what came out by the CFTC. Does that mean the CFTC is re-engaging in the fight to regulate crypto? So that would mean it would have Bitcoin, it would have Ethereum, it would have a lot of other altcoins, not the whole space, because some are actually securities and should be treated as such. But that would be huge. If that's the case, that is huge. And I'm just wondering if it's because they can read the tea leaves and are seeing, well, the SEC didn't do such a good job with that, did they? Gave you an opportunity. You didn't do a good job. Okay, we're going to take it back and we're going to keep it. So we have to watch to see how that plays out. That's going to be a big deal. In case, in case you missed it yesterday, I said Apple's walled garden is about to come down. Wait a minute. Not their walled garden, but the walls surrounding their garden. What does that mean? That means that apps like Coinbase would be able to say, okay, Apple, if we actually go through your process, we have to pay a 30% tax on something that we don't collect. Remember, Apple went after them for those fees, those gas fees. It's like, dude, they don't get the gas fees. The network gets, whatever network they're on gets the gas fees. You can't collect 30% on gas fees that aren't collected by them. Well, they'll be able to, because of a pending European or EU decision or case, Apple's going to have to open it up. If they are forced to open it up and they do so, you're going to see a lot of companies drop ship. They're just going to go, or jump ship rather. They're just going to go, done with you. We're going to go over here. And there are a lot of already established. If you have an iPhone, you know what I'm talking about, because everybody jailbreaks iPhones, right? Or knows about it. So you already have sites like Cydia or Cydia. I forget how they actually pronounce it. You have Pangu 8. You have a whole bunch of places and teams that already have marketplaces. So now they would become real marketplaces. I mean, they're real marketplaces now, but recognized, even more recognized on a broad scale. And whoa, yeah. Now imagine if you say, you know what? We don't need a marketplace. We'll do our own marketplace. That would be huge. So pay attention to that, because that could be a boon for everything crypto. I would also say be very careful about what you get and where you get it. Okay? It's a double-edged sword. I happen to know about this stuff, so I know where I would go, where I wouldn't go, who I would trust, who I would not trust. But that would mean that you would be able to download software. You could possibly download software directly from companies and not just at some other, app store. Wow. It puts control back into the hands of the actual developers, because they would have their own checks and balances. But again, you would be responsible for any kind of trust in these third-party app stores. Pay attention. Everybody who has an Android, yeah, they already know about this stuff. They're not going to be shocked. A lot of countries around the world are contemplating development of their own CBDCs. Australia, China, even Nigeria. Brazil is supposed to launch theirs in 2024. Now even Hong Kong is thinking about developing their own CBDC. What has everybody wondering about Hong Kong CBDC? Yes, it is a financial hub. The big deal about that one is, still attached to mainland China, right? So how would that work? The whole trust thing. So there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. But my point is that a lot of governments around the world are contemplating the development of their own CBDCs, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm kind of saying to myself, well, what's the rush? Why? Well, it's because they're afraid that crypto as a whole could take down their respective fiats. And the control of money is power. Just say it. It's obvious. Pay attention to what could happen in the near future with the case for SEC versus Ripple. It can come to an end at any time now. Literally at any time. People are saying it's going to come to an end tomorrow. There'll be an announcement. I'd be shocked. I've been shocked before in my life, so it could happen. But I would be shocked if it happened tomorrow. Something else that people are not paying attention to. Everybody's talking about how Binance could be next, and there could be a bank run. Look, shut up. There's not going to be a bank run. It would be stupid for you to actually do a bank run on Binance. Here's why. It is a great platform for you to transact a plethora of, coin pairs, so that when you actually do your investments, you don't want Binance to go away. That'd be dumb. That would be dumb. They also have mad reserves. So could they have done something wrong in the past? Sure, of course. But then again, I told you yesterday, so have banks. Banks have been brought to the carpet, have been called onto the carpet for money laundering. Okay. So you're talking about a infinitesimal, industry, and you're going to, nascent industry like this, and you're going to do the same thing, and you're going to charge the actual CEO? Stop it. Just really cut it out. Don't listen to the FUD. I know I'm not a fan of centralized exchanges, but they do have a place. Be smart in what you do. Be smart in what you ask for. Sometimes you get what you ask for. All right. So I'd be paying attention to that. And another big deal is Coinbase. Coinbase just got a huge attestation. They got SOC 2, SOC 1, and SOC 2 certifications. Okay? Big deal. Go look it up. So anyway, that's what we've got going on today. Pay attention. 2 o'clock and 2:30. Fed numbers drop. And Powell's press conference. This is Eddie J on Crypto. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.